And it looks like we're live, everyone. My name's Eddie G. This is Bay's Showcase, and today, that is right, today we will be opening up some Weiss Schwarz here on the channel. I know I haven't. One second there. The blinky blinky came back. I know I haven't opened up very much Weiss Schwarz here on the channel before. Today, we have a special treat for all of you fans of those sets. We actually have an entire booster box, a sealed booster box ready to go. It is going to be the Japanese variant of Weiss Schwarz. I do believe they have a Japanese and an English variant. Go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong, and they're only printed in Japanese. I do not have very much experience with the sets. However, I do know that there is some gold autograph cards that you can pull out of there, and boy, do they look nice. Now, if you check the description of this live stream right here, you'll see what my chases are from this set. From this set, I am hoping to pull the Sword Art Online or Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale Online signature cards. Those are my ultimate chase from the set. However, any signature card we can pull will be more than fine because it will be a spicy pull to be able to present here and showcase in all of its excitement and all of its glory as we do pull it from the pack. I'm not 100% sure of how many booster packs there is in there. It might be 24 or 30, and I'm not 100% sure of how many cards there is per pack. I do have some information over here, so let me check really quick. So this is the Weiss Schwarz Dengeki Bunko 30th anniversary collab that they have going on. It was originally released October 25th of 2024. I know, it's almost a year old, but still, I saw them opening up a fresh case when I was at Frank & Sons, and I was like, can I pick a box? They said yes, so here we are. I have a box, and we're gonna see what there is exactly inside of this set. I wanna see what we can pull. Just so you get an idea of some of the titles that are in this product, this is just going to be a wide assortment. You might recognize a few of these. Axel World, Sword Art Online. They have Durarara, The Pet Girl of Sakuraso, Rascal Does Not Dream series. I like that. They have, what else? Let me see if I recognize any of these. Oh, The Devil is a Part-Timer. They have Sword Art Online, Alternative Gun Gale Online, which I'd be excited to get a few pulls for. They have Black Bullet, Four Seasons Proxies, New Fortune Quest, Heaven's Memo Pad, Brunhild the Dragon Slayer, and Kieli. So there is quite a lot, and I didn't even name everything that there is in here. For the booster box, let me see if it gives me a little bit of information to see exactly how many booster packs there is in it. 1 second. All right, so there's going to be 9 cards per pack, 16 packs per display. Okay, so it looks like it might only have 16 packs total with 9 cards each. That's what I think I'm seeing on here. Okay, so it's gonna be a smaller TCG set to open up for sure. But either way, let's see what we can pull. The different rarities that they have are Climax Common, Common, Uncommon, Rare, Double Rare, Super Rare, and Special. I believe that the signature cards are gonna be the special rarity. So SP is what I think we're gonna want to pull for those. There is on its website there is a few different examples of the signature cards, and let me see if it gives me the rarity in the bottom. Give me 1 second. Okay, I don't think I see the rarity listed in the bottom. So we'll just see as we open it. We'll definitely get to experience this together for the first time here. And the set is this one right here. So this is going to be the TCG set. And the back of the box. There we go. I just have to tilt it at an angle so the ring light doesn't get all like shiny and stuff in it. There we go. So let's go ahead and, in true base showcase fashion, start things off with our energy drink. Full throttle for today. Citrus original flavor. I love it. It's like drinking a carbonated orange juice, everybody. It really is. So if you do have one, enjoy it right there wherever you may be. Cheers. That is delicious. Now let me go ahead and check out the chat here. And let's respond to a few of the people that I see in chat. I did see before the start of stream, we did have Recovering Card Addict, formerly known as UPV, and Henry Daddy giving us a few messages. I know Henry Daddy was excited. He says, like for the gold auto stamp cool. That's what I want. That's what I want. Recovering Arctic was saying, I'm down, LOL. Not my usual rip, but nice. He just got home from work as well a couple of hours ago, so he's winding down, relaxing for the day. How one should be doing after a long, hard day of work. Recovering Card Addict, hope that you're in a very comfortable position and just chillaxing right there with the kitty cats, because I do know that you have cats as well. That is one thing that I have in common with him. We both have pet cats. And we both love to rip cardboard. Shiny, shiny cardboard. Let's see. Henry said, currently watching K-pop Demon Hunters in another language. Next up is Spanish. The dubs have been pretty on point so far with Korean, Japanese, Mandarin, and Vietnamese. I know he's been watching K-pop Demon Hunters non-stop with the children. Henry Daddy does have a few little ones there at home, and that is the new phenomenon that they've been totally infatuated with. If you have small children at home, if you have a Netflix account, maybe you go ahead and give that title a little quick skim. Maybe you check out the preview for it. See if the children are receptive for it. It does seem to be a big hit. Henry Daddy's not the only parent that I've heard this from. I've heard this from a few parents out in the community. They say that the K-pop Demon Hunters phenomenon, the global sensation that it's becoming, it's overtaking everything. So that does appear to be one of the next big things. And again, if you have small children at home and you give it a little look over and you're like, hey, this would be cool for my kids, go ahead. I'm putting you on and letting you know here and letting you know first. Again, it's K-pop Demon Hunters. That is on Netflix. No, I'm not sponsored, but I would love to be sponsored by Netflix one day. So Netflix, free shout out for you right there. Free shout out for you. Let's freaking go. Did we just get raided by one of the homies here in the community? Because I'm seeing a little message right here and it's saying Pokey Javi and their viewers just joined. Let's say hello to everybody. What's up to the Pokey Javi raid? How's it going, everybody? Thank you so much for coming in. I'm getting ready to open this box up right now, so you are all joining in at the right time. Right now, I'm just reading a couple of the messages that I do see here, responding to some of the people in the chat. So if you're coming in with the raid, say what's up. I'm going to get to your message. I'll give you a nice little shout out as soon as I see it, okay? Again, Pokey Javi, thank you so much for raiding us, dude. I really, really appreciate it, my guy. I really, really appreciate it. Henry's saying that in a case there's 16 booster boxes, expect 3 to 4 of the SPs, 15 to 18 SRs. Okay, so 1 or 2 can be the triple R or 1 can be the SSP. So we do have a good opportunity at pulling some spicy things out of this. Henry, thank you so much for that information. 2 hit boxes. Ooh, you could get 2 SRs or 1 SR and a triple R. Damn. All right, I'm getting excited, Henry. I'm getting excited. I'm thinking we're going to pull something big. You know what? Let's go ahead and break the seal for this. Let's go ahead and break the seal real quick. We're going to get started. We're going to open up our first little pack here. Again, Pokey Javi, thank you so much for the raid, pal. I really do appreciate it. In a little while, we'll do a little giveaway, so, you know, somewhere in the stream today. So if you did come over from the raid, go ahead and hang out, chill for a bit. Let me go ahead and make a note of it. We got to have one little giveaway today. One giveaway because of this cool raid that we got for the Pokey Javi raid. Pokey Javi raid. Gotcha, buddy. Again, thank you so much, pal. I truly do appreciate that, my dude. Pokey Javi was one of the guests here on the podcast that we ran. We had season 1, the Who Likes to Collect podcast series. do go check it out. The podcast is still up. You're able to catch those episodes in case you did miss them. They're going to be up for all of eternity. Pokey Javi was a wonderful guest, and it's going to be amazing to have him back on season 2 once we do get scheduling set up. I'm going to be reaching out. Pokey Javi is one of those individuals. Season 2 is going to be a little bit different. Season 1 focused on my guest. It wanted to introduce the community to the guest. I wanted to show you what the guest is all about. Now, Season 2 is going to be a little more fun. I'm going to reach out to all of my guests once I have everything planned and set, and I'll let them know what we're going to be doing. Pokey Javi, you're going to be one of those guests, though. Wanted you to know. So, ooh, I think there's a box topper. Well, I don't know what this is, but I just pulled this out of there. I think it's, I don't know, it might be like a little advertising thing or whatever. I thought it was a box topper for a second. Or I don't know if it is a specific like promo card, but I did just pull this off the top right now. That's pretty cool. This is the back right here. I'll still hold on to it. Even if it's just like a little advertising thing, I'll hold on to it. It looks pretty cool. I think it's like a promo card. I think it legit is like a promo card, but I might be wrong. But these are the booster packs right here. Let's go ahead and grab one really quick. I'm going to grab one, open it, and then I'll get back to reading chat. I do want to read chat and say what's up to everybody. I want to say hello to everybody that came in from the Pokey Hobby Raid. I want to give y'all a little shout out here on the channel in a second, but I'm really interested in seeing what's in these packs. So let's go ahead, and we're going to rip into our first pack here for tonight. Ooh, there we go. These rip well. That's a nice little thing to see. And I don't know if there's a specific pack trick to them. I'm just going to get right into it. But everybody, enjoy what we see. There we go. And again, this is not an adults only stream, but there is no nudity in these cards. So just use your best judgment if you do have little ones at home. If you don't want them to see some of the anime characters which might have swimwear on, go ahead and just have them leave the room for now. We do have an entire booster box to get through for the night tonight. I do like how these cards look. They do look pretty cool. Weiss Schwarz has exceptional quality when it does come to their color saturation for their cards. They always look so freaking nice. And the card stock feels pretty good on these cards as well. They don't feel flimsy at all. They feel nice and sturdy. There we go. There we go. I gotta tilt it a certain way. Why is this one getting too bright? There we go. All right. So on that one, I think this one was my hollow. Yeah, I see the hollow shift. Look at the very top. I'm gonna see if it comes out on camera. It's a little hard to see, but it's kind of like a cracked ice hollow. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and sleeve up the hollow ones. But yeah, this is definitely going to be the one for this pack. All the non-hollow cards will probably not get sleeved up. I am going to keep them in a stack over here to the side, though. And then I will do a recap of the hits at the end of the box. So if there's anything that you think you might miss, don't worry. I'll go ahead and recap everything at the end. Let me just look through these to make sure nothing else is hollow or, you know, something else that I need to sleeve up in here. Okay. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to read through a few more of the messages. Again, I want to say what's up to everybody that came by in the raid. Pokey Javi, my dude, big thank you. Big thank you, my guy. Let's see here. All right, so Henry did it confirm. There is a Japanese and English print for Weiss Schwarz. So this is the Japanese print. This is not the English print that we're opening today. All right. So the people that came in with the Javi raid that I'm seeing the mini-me who came in with the Pokey Javi raid. Thank you, the mini-me. I'm seeing Baked Smurfy. Baked Smurfy came in saying, Javi raid! How's it going, Baked Smurfy? Sven from Poke Sevens, I know that name. How's it going, Sven? Nice to see you here. Coming in with the Pokey Javi raid. I see Claire C coming in with that Javi raid. Claire C is actually a member here on the channel as well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You might have been one of the people that got one of those gifted membership when DPM rated us last month. DPM rated us Monday, July 21st. There was a ton of memberships that were gifted, and I know that there's a few new names that I'm seeing recently because of that raid. So Claire C, I do see that you're a member. You do have the member symbol right next to your name. Again, thank you so much for coming in with the raid. I see Sean Bowden. Sean Bowden, that's a name I recognize right there. What's up? Coming in with that Pokey Javi raid. Pokey Javi himself coming in right after Sean Bowden saying, yes, sir, Eddie. How's it going, my guy? I see Janae Kimple. Pokey Javi raid. How's it going? I hope I'm saying the name right. Janae. I think that's Janae Kimple. If I'm saying it wrong, again, I'm sorry. Just go ahead and correct me in the chat. I'll try my very best, okay? The mini-me says, I need to go to bed. It's over 5 a.m. Good night, everyone. All right, mini-me, I'm sorry if I'm a little late, but if you do rewatch this later, have a good night, mini-me. Thank you so much for coming in with the raid. Over here, it's 8:17 p.m. right now, Pacific Standard Time over here in California. 5 a.m., I'm assuming you're overseas in another portion of the world. Thank you so much for coming in. I really do appreciate it, pal. I see The Rock 305 coming in with that Javi raid. How's it going? The Rock 305. And then Javi saying, I appreciate you and everybody. Pokey Javi, big friend of the channel. I actually met up with him at Card Party 2. We did film a little something. It hasn't come out yet because it hasn't been edited, but it's still vaulted. We have that video file. And yes, in the future, you will see that video come out on our regular long form content. A little collab video that we have with Pokey Javi. There was, maybe packs were opened. That's all I'm going to say, but it was definitely from Card Party 2. I know it's over a year old, but it's going to be nice once it's finally out. I see Michael P. Mike saying hi. How's it going, Mike? How's it going? And let's see, who else am I missing? Pokey Javi says, I'll be ready. Oh, Javi's ready for that collab. I'm excited for the collab, Javi. I just need to make sure that I have a good time block. I was thinking about running it in August, but August is definitely not going to work, buddy. August is shot. It's busy. Going to Worlds, got the 1K celebratory live stream to run, and I have to do a members appreciation live stream event. It's going to be more than one stream. So August is shot because of that. But September, Javi, might be the start of season 2 for that podcast. So just keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. I'll reach out, with due time. But September is looking like it might happen. September is looking like it might happen. I see Katie Jade. Katie Jade, how's it going? Canada is watching, everybody. She's coming in saying, Eddie. Let me go ahead and take a quick sip. Katie Jade. I love it when Katie Jade jumps in the chat here with us. Oh yeah. Delicious energy here. All right, I did get the name correct. Yay! I do see your message in the chat, Janae. The mini-me says, hee, I'm still here, but I need to go now. I'm in Norway. Okay, I'm glad to find out. Hello, all the way in Norway. This is me, Eddie G from Bay Showcase over here in California out of the United States. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you in the chat. Now go get some rest, please, because I bet you're tired and I don't want you to have a bad day. You need to get some rest so you can have a good day. Come back later, rewatch the stream. If you happen to like what you see, maybe think about subscribing because I do try to stream twice, sometimes 3 times a week. So maybe in the future you can catch one of the other live streams as long as you've gotten some rest, buddy. As long as you've gotten some rest. Ink Penguin's in the chat. I see Blinky. I got to do it. Ink Penguin said it. Double Canada's watching. Let's freaking go. All right, baby. Blinky Blinky's ready. All right, give me 1 second. I'm setting something up. All right, this is cool. Check this out, everybody. All right. Right there. All right. If you see that sticker, think about clicking on that sticker and just drop your answer. I want to see what people's answers are in the chat. That's a little suggestion from YouTube. It's asking you, the viewers, a simple question. What is the best sandwich you can make? What is the best sandwich you can make? There's so many sandwiches out there. So many good options. Since we have different people here from different parts of the world, maybe we're gonna get a few different worldwide answers. Again, check out that little question right there and just drop your answer in the chat. Just drop your answer in the chat. All right, Katie J dropped a Blinky Blinky as well. Katie J's saying we need a second Blinky, Eddie. We need a second Blinky. All right, in a second I'll drop the second Blinky. Give me 1 second though. I want to check the rest of the chat. Make sure I don't miss anything else. Poke Hobby says I got one vaulted too from Card Party 2. So you know exactly you know exactly what I'm talking about, Hobby. I have some content that's like a year old. Watch. Once I release it, people are gonna be like, Eddie, did you cut your hair all of a sudden? They're gonna see me with long hair, and in the videos I have like shorter hair. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny. Let's see. Henry Daddy said, bro, 2 ads just watch for you. Full watch. Get those bags. Oh. If y'all are wondering what Henry means about that. So now that we have ads up, right? Whenever an ad pops up, if you watch the ad completely, that is legit how the channel gets paid the most for the ad revenue. Now, it doesn't pay a lot. It really doesn't. Every time you watch an ad completely, we're going to get a couple of pennies. But a couple of pennies is better than a fraction of a penny. Because every time you hit skip for skip ads, we just get a small percentage because it was an impression. You were shown the ad, but you chose not to watch it. However, if you actually watch the whole thing, we get paid. It's very, very tiny. But all that very, very tiny from everyone, it adds up. And that's how we can get more equipment. We can have better live streams. If I get my streaming PC set up, I can run Streamlabs. And we can run multiple cameras. And it can be a little bit more entertaining. We can run bots and stuff for our giveaways. It's all part of the growing process. All right, so I see Ink Penguin answering Philly cheesesteak. One of my favorite sandwiches of all time, bro. I legit ate Philly cheesesteak yesterday, bro. It was from Jersey Mike's, I believe. My wife went out and got it. I think it was from Jersey Mike's. It's delicious. I love it. It was a Philly cheesesteak with like a spicy like chipotle mayo or something like that. So it's got a little bit of a kick to it, and it went well. It's the steak, the peppers, the cheese. I don't think it had mushrooms because I'm not usually big on having mushrooms in my sandwiches. But Philly cheesesteak, that is so delicious. Fancy Kitten 9070 says shiny sandwich. Shiny sandwich. What is that? Explain what a shiny sandwich is. But that sounds interesting. Michael P. Mike said grilled cheese. Grilled cheese is good. Grilled cheese is funny because there's a funny story that I have for grilled cheese. And I'm going to get to it in just a moment. But Michael P. Mike, remind me to talk about the grilled cheese story. It involves grilled cheese, a concert, and the question of, is this vegan? So remind me to talk about that story in a short moment. I want to see what other people are about to say though. Janae says, I was about to say shiny sandwich. What's a shiny sandwich? I don't know what that is. Katie Jade says, love a turkey, ranch, and Swiss. I like. I'm more of a ham instead of a turkey, like when it comes to cold deli meats. But I do like turkey every now and then, and I love club sandwiches, which have traditionally they have ham and turkey. So, all right, I like where you're going there, Katie. Sean Bowden said Reuben sandwich. I don't think I've had a Reuben sandwich. I feel like I've seen it. I feel like I know what it is, but I don't think I've had one of those. Henry Daddy said Vietnamese banh mi, that grounded meat with runny warm egg. That's a Yesenia sandwich. I'm sorry, Henry. You know I've told you before. I'm super picky when it comes to eating, so that's not a Eddie sandwich. I'm more of a simple bitch. That is a Yesenia sandwich. She would love that. She actually likes banh mi's. Let's see here. Katie said, baby, gonna make us a Philly cheesesteak when you're here? Ooh, she's asking Inky. Inky said, sure, Katie, or Rubens. Yeah! Pollywog, what's up, bro? What's up? Pollywog 937. I'm streaming, but hello! How's it going, dude? Are you playing red version right now still, dude? If you're streaming, I'm guessing you're doing some gameplay right now. Let chat know. Let them know, dude. Bizarrebra Breaks. Hey, said Bizarrebra Breaks. Happy New Week. Happy Monday to you. Busy? Let me show you one of the cats. Let me grab Lilith. Since you're here, you're going to get to check out Lilith. Janae says it's from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Okay, I haven't played that game. I'm not going to lie to you. So I didn't get the reference, Janae, but thank you so much for letting me know the reference. And before I grab the cat, let me see if I didn't grab anything else. Katie, oh yeah, I don't eat pork. I got you, Katie. I do like ham. I do like bacon. So I do eat pork sometimes, but it depends on the type of pork, like the cuts of pork. Some of them I don't. But I totally get you, Katie. Ooh, Shug Nasty. Torta. Torta's a good sandwich. Torta's a great sandwich. And that's Shug Nasty all the way from Japan, everybody. Worldwide right now. We've got 3 people from Canada. We've got 1 from Japan. Ooh, we've got people from everywhere. We did have someone else that was here internationally, but they did take off. It was 5 a.m. for them over there in Norway. Norway was here with us as well. TL Master Gaming said toasted pastrami with provolone. Ooh, buttered toasted. Katie, Shug, I see you survived the tsunami. Glad to see. Glad to see. All right, let me go ahead and take that blinky. I'm going to take the blinky and then Busy. I'm going to grab the cat right after the blinky, okay? Let's go ahead and take the blinky. The Q&A is over for the sandwiches, by the way. I needed to free up the space. That way we could go ahead and showcase the cat. Give me a second. I'm going to grab one of the little kitty cats. Baby. Come here. Come here, honey. Come here. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Who's a little sweetheart, huh? You are. She's a little sweetie. There we go. How's it going, Lilith? How's it going? Aw, how's it going, honey? There we go. This is Lilith, by the way. If you're a member, you can drop the Lilith and Nikita love emoji. We have Inked Penguin and Katie Jade here. We could thank them for the Nikita Lilith love emoji and the Blinky Blinky emoji. Both of them helped the channel out with the creation of those. Both of them are here, and they do deserve the praise for those very, very important emojis here on the channel. But check it out. This is Lilith. She is the smallest of the 2 cats that I do currently have the pleasure of being a fur papa of. I'm a cat dad. Here we go. She's still small. She's still teething. So she does bite. So she's a little spicy sometimes. But it doesn't really hurt that bad. Hey, honey. Honey. And she's literally just like purring the whole time that I'm holding her. Like I'm just feeling her and she's just purring. So she's gonna be like an excellent lap cat. She's gonna always want to be held. Every time she gets picked up, she's always so happy. And she is really playful again. She is a kitten, so she's full of energy. Careful, careful, mama. Careful. Alright, I'm gonna put her back. She's starting to get a little too aggressive. There we go. There we go. Hey, careful, Lilith. Mamash. Mamash. There we go. There we go, baby. I'm gonna put you back, okay? Because Nikita's out. I'm gonna put you back. There you go. There you go. Alright, Nikita's out, so you gotta be right there, okay? Alright, so I'll be back. Let me just go wash my hands. I'll be back. I'm gonna go ahead and open a pack as soon as I return, okay? Everybody just give me like a brief moment. Alright, and I'm back, everybody. By the way, Nikita is asleep, so I did actually see Nikita right now. She's asleep, so I can't get Nikita. Let me go ahead and open up a pack. Once I do open up the pack, I'll go back, I'll read through chat, see everything that I missed. But I hope everybody enjoyed seeing Lilith. Lilith is wonderful. If Nikita comes around later and she's not too spicy, because Nikita is an older cat, then I'll go ahead and showcase Nikita as well. Nikita is kind of like the queen, though. She only gets picked up when she allows it. So if Nikita's spicy, she doesn't get any camera time that day. So let's go ahead and see what's in our second pack here for Weiss Schwarz. Let's see, I feel like it's getting a little bit of a glare. Give me a sec. All right, there we go. The Gale online cards. Nice. I'm happy we pulled that one. All right, so that was our holo, the one that I just showcased, by the way. I'll show it again in a second here. This one's getting a, oh no, this one has a shadow on it. All right, I thought it was getting a weird glare. Sorry about that. I think this one's another holo card. Yeah, this one had 2 holos. Sweet. Here we go. All right, this is the last card. Let me check through these really quick to make sure I didn't miss anything else that was holo. And then I'll showcase the 2 holo cards that we pulled. I'm gonna sleeve up the one that I was happy we pulled for the Sword Art Online Alternative Gun Gale. I'm happy for this. I actually have watched that anime like in its entirety. All right, so this right here is gonna be one of our holo pulls. There we go. And it's kind of hard to see low-key, but you just gotta really focus on the background. And it's kind of like that same cracked ice hollow. But it is kind of hard to like see. Alright, let's see here. Second card. This one, same type of hollow. It's that like cracked ice looking one. For this one, try to focus top parts. Oh, you can see it right here. Alright, sweet. Yeah, sweet. See, you could see it right here perfectly. It's like a really light hollow pattern. But check that out. That's how you could see it all over the cards. So those 3 cards that I've showcased that are hollow, just imagine that really lightly all throughout the background. Alright. Now let's go ahead and check out chat. Oh, Michael P. Mike is from Canada too. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. So 4 confirmed people in chat from Canada. Let's freaking go. That's what's up. B-Pop says 2 different slices of pizza, face-to-face, best sandwich. I do like that. I do like that, B-Pop. That's actually pretty freaking sweet. Oh, yay, they did love the kitty. Bizarbra Breaks said, sweetie kitty. I do love that. Katie Jade threw up the emoji. TL Master Gaming threw up the emoji. B-Pop, Inked Penguin, and Bizarbra Breaks. Let's all freaking go. Everybody loves Lilith. That's awesome. That's awesome. Michael P. Mike said, cute cat. Thank you. Thank you. Ink Penguin said, so playful, right? Nom nom arm. I love it, Busy. I love it. And she said, adorable. Katie Jade, she's always so happy. Nom nom is ferocious beast fire. Nom nom. Yep. She's tiny, so she's actually like that with everyone. As Nikita comes by, she always just jumps and wants to like charge at Nikita. And I'm like, no, Nikita's so much bigger than you. You don't want to do that. But Lilith just looks at her and goes, eh. And she does it all over again. Let's see. Ink Penguin says, my cat has been hunting and playing with bats lately. Whoa. Henry Daddy, so what's up, chair? How you doing? The chair went squeak. Katie Jade said, but the bats are so cute. And Suge Nasty, are they small or are they big bats? Katie Jade, chair starts giveaway. Average North American sized bats. So they probably be like, it's like rodent size, right? Yeah, Suge, they look big when flying, but when they landed, they're like mouse size. Yep, rodent size. There we go. Henry Daddy says 3 hitbox, 3 hitbox, 3 hitbox, 3 hitbox. All right, let's see. I'm almost done. I wish. I mean, not I wish. I swear. I don't know why I said I wish. I meant to say I swear. I'm almost done. I'm getting through the rest of chat. The rest of chat here. All right, where were we? Oh, there we go. Rick-exclusive TCG coming in with that. Hey, baby. How's it going, Rick-exclusive? That's my Labubu bro, in case anybody is wondering. He loves Labubus. Let's go ahead and open up another pack. I'm actually excited because I'm at the part where Rick-exclusive said hi. I'll get through the rest of chat in just a second, but let's go ahead and open up another pack. Rick-exclusive, a friend of the channel. Always a pleasure to have him here with us. He's a cool dude. He really is. If you haven't done so, consider checking out his content. He does create content as well. You could follow him on Instagram. I know on Instagram, me and him chat every now and then. You could definitely check him out. Follow him on all his socials. Oh shoot, this one looks like a very nice pull. This one's like like a different type of hollow. It's like a full-on hollow. Cray cray. What is it? I don't know what it is, but it's something. I'm gonna sleeve it up right now. Sweet. So third pack has given us the nicest pull so far. It's not a regular hollow like those other 3 ones that were like the cracked ice ones. And then I'll look through these to see what this one's a cracked ice one. I could see it in the bottom. So if you look at the bottom, I see the shimmery. So alright, so that's gonna be 2 hits right there. But I'll check the other cards to see if anything else needs to be sleeved up as well. Sweet. See, Rick is our lucky guy right here. Every time he shows up, we start pulling some serious heat. We really do. Alright. Alright, so none of these other ones are hollow. Now, let's go ahead and showcase the 2 hits. This one is the cracked ice hollow. So just look at the background and you'll see the little shimmers. Like in this one, you could kind of see it right here. There we go. It has that little shimmer right there. So that's one of them. So that's what I consider like those normal hollow ones. And then this other one's a sweet looking one. I might have to top load this one, low key. Because this one's like, it straight up looks different. It does. This is an SE, so I'll check in a second. But it's an SE. So it looks sweet. It's not a signature card though. I think those are the SPs. Alright. This will keep it safe. There we go. It looked almost metallic to me, honestly, for a second. Just because of like the sheen all throughout the background. Let's see here. Alright, getting back to it. Wait. It says SE. I'll figure it out later. I don't even know if the SE means anything because I don't see SE as a rarity. I see SP, SR, RR, R, U, C, or CC. So I don't see an SE anywhere. So I don't even know what the SE means. Either way, it's a nice looking card. Let's see. Ink Penguin says, I'd love a pet giant fruit bat. Suge would be so cool. Katie Jade wants a bat too. She'd name him Louis. Full name, Louisville Slugger. Insert last name. Suge Nasty said, that's what we have over here. They're about the size of a cat with giant wingspan. Oh, dang, bro. Suge Nasty said, I was imagining your cat taking on a fruit bat would be impressive. Who would win? Depends on who ate better that day. Ink Penguin, yeah, Japan has all the cool animals. And Katie says, Japan has a lot of cool stuff. Ink Penguin, that bat would carry him away if he wasn't so thick. That's funny. Dude, that new Pokemon park would be so freaking cool to go to, Katie. I definitely want to go to it as well. Suge has to go there, film it so we could see it, and then report back to us. That would be an epic video, by the way. Fireflare _9 says hi. How's it going, Fireflare? Yeah, they're mods. Anyone know an editor? I have about 3 hours of festival footage from this weekend I need chopped up. Shug. Merc. Merc is the perfect editor, bro. Merc. You know it too. Merc makes spectacular edits for his videos. Vivid Storm says it's probably an SR. Alright, I'm trying to figure out where I can see the rarity symbol, or I don't know, I might have to take a look later. But yeah. Oh shoot, I found it. Alright, it is an SR, you're right. So right above the little number in the bottom, it's like tiny writing, but above the number, there's an SR at the end of the writing. I think it says like 1025 SR. Yeah, so it's giving you the set name, then the number out of the set, and then it says SR. So it is an SR. Sweet. So it's a super rare. Oh, so it is one of the highest rarities. Nice. Nice. It's right underneath the special rare. So it stood out. It really did stand out. Shug needs to live stream so we can tell him where to point and what we want to look at. Yes, that would be epic. Live stream from the new Pokemon Park. What are we gonna see? You tell me. You tell me where we're gonna go. You get to a crossroads, wait for chat, throw up a little poll. All right, we're going this way. And then you wind up in a dead end because, I don't know, chat just wanted to mess with you. It'll still be fun. It'll still be fun. Dana says, I like your setup. Thank you so much. I do have to give a big shout out to Shug Nasty. Shug Nasty is actually the individual who donated this shelf right here to us. What we did is we did get it from Costco, but he sent the funds over so we can get the shelf. So it is a brand new shelf that we got, but I was not able to afford it. Shug was like, we're gonna get this thing going. He's like, you got lots of nice stuff. Let's go ahead and put some nice stuff up on the shelf. So he did send over the funds. I was able to get this shelf. Brian came by, we set everything up, and voila! Full of things that I love, full of things that I collect, full of things that sometimes I choose to give away. And today we do have one pending giveaway. I know we haven't ran it yet because we're not even close to the end of stream. I've only opened up 3 packs. But we have one pending giveaway because we did get rated by Poke Javi. So we're gonna have this nice little giveaway. I'll let everybody know what it's gonna be. But from what you can see, there's a lot of Hot Wheels here. There's a lot of Hot Wheels, which means I have some extra copies. And I've been giving away some Hot Wheels lately. So if you happen to like Hot Wheels, if you happen to want to add a couple more to your collection, yes, they're from my own collection, so they're not all beat up and nasty. Stick around. Once we run that giveaway, that might be what I'm giving away. I'll let you know how many you can pick, and we'll go ahead and let you know what you can pick from the collection. Because obviously not everything is going to be up for grabs. There are certain models that I'm like, I only got one. That one stays here. But I've got lots of nice little things back there. So stick around, everybody. Stick around. 45-second ad up. Let it run, said Henry Daddy. Thank you, Henry. Shug Nasty said, that's a good idea. I wonder if he would do it. Shug, it can be done. It shall be done. Just reach out and tell the man. I'm sure he would be glad to help. It would be epic to see it. It would be a collab between you and him. He'd be your editor. You'd be the filmer. And I guess, well, you'd be everything except the editor. I guess that's because I'm like, you don't technically have someone else that's there as an actor. You would be there. You would be the narrator. It would still be on your platform, but still, he would be your editor. It would still be a nice collab to see. You know what I mean? Your raw product, his vision, the finished material, voila. Henry Daddy said SE, Shining Force EXA, apparently. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's going to refer to the anime from it. Katie Jade, has he forgiving you for ruining the podcast yet at Shug? It wasn't Shug. No, Shug didn't ruin it. As a matter of fact, Shug's been tempting me with another episode of the podcast. I don't know. It might air soon. I'm just saying. Shug didn't ruin nothing. No. Nah, it was just season 1's done. Season 2's it's in the planning, everybody. It's in the planning. The podcast will return. It will return. All the way to the right, you want to see SR, SP, SSR, RRR, SEC for the hits. All right. There we go. Let's see what we get. Again, these cards look so darn nice. There we go. All right, this one I think is the hollow. If you look at the text box, you could kind of see the shimmering. Let me set that on to the side. All right, there we go. And then let me check through these really quick. All right, the one that I pointed out was definitely the hollow. It is that cracked ice looking one. Oh, I had missed one other one. There was a second cracked ice looking one. Okay, cool. So let me showcase them. So the first cracked ice looking one is this one. And she has a cat. This one right here. So if you look kind of like at the text box and the background, you could kind of see the shift. There we go. Yeah, there you go. You could kind of see the shift right here in the text box. And she has a cat. So this is going to be the first one. Second one is going to be this one right here. And this one you could see it all throughout the background. Yeah, you could see it plain as day right here. There we go. It's the same, but I guess in this color scheme, it's popping out brilliantly. That's nice. Gonna jet, it's late. Want to call the other half and get some time with him before bed. No worries, Katie, no worries. I do know that your time zone is ahead of mine, so no worries. It's about to be 9 p.m. over here, so I expect it to be around 11 p.m. or 12 a.m. for you already. Good night, Katie Jade. Thank you so much for being here. I truly do appreciate it. I love it whenever you stop by again. Canada is here in the chat with us, everybody. Shug Nasty says, damn, I step out for 2 minutes and Katie is slandering my name. Henry says, whoops, I forgot it is inverted all the way to the left. Gotcha, Henry, gotcha. No worries, no worries. I know what you meant. If it's not that right, it's the other right. There's only 2 rights. All right, Ink Penguin's asking for the blinky blinky. All right, let's go ahead and clear up the throat with a little energy drink. Oh yeah. And let's enjoy a blinky blinky brought to you by Inked Penguin. Love you, pal. Love you. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and open up another pack. Another pack of this Weiss Schwarz set. And for anybody barely tuning in, Weiss Schwarz, Dengeki Bunko. Yes, Dengeki Bunko 30th anniversary. There we go. This pack, I had to open it a little more towards the bottom to pull these out. And for anybody barely joining us, that is right. We had a few fellow Canadians in the chat today. Inked Penguin, Katie Jade, Bizarre Breaks. We had so many people here. If you're here and you're from Canada, say what's up in the chat. I know I'm missing one more name. I gotta scroll up though. I want to get the name correct. It was Michael P. Mike. There we go. Michael P. Mike. And we're getting close to an hour on stream right now. Oh, this is going to be the hollow. I see the shift in the bottom. All right. So this one, let's see. If I get it back here, will it pop out more? No. This one's going to be a little hard to showcase, but we'll do so at the end. There we go. This one's not hollow. I don't know if any of the sideways cards are going to be hollow. So far, none of the sideways cards are hollow. It's only been the regular vertical cards. But no, you know what? In the signature cards, there are some that are sideways. So that means there has to be an opportunity to get a sideways hollow card. I just haven't pulled one yet. I don't think any of these other ones are hollow though. This one just had one hollow in it. No two hollows for this pack. Yeah, so that's not hollow. This one, let's see. Yeah, this one is going to be the regular cracked ice hollow. Damn, this one's going to be super hard to pick up. All right. So check out the top. It's like cherry blossom trees in the background. Oh, right here you can kind of see it. It's very hard to see, but there's a shimmering light, like with the shift. When you see that shimmer, imagine that all around the back. Sideways is landscape. All right, vertical and landscape. I knew there was a name for it. Landscape mode. Landscape mode. I haven't pulled any landscape hollow. Let me verify. I don't think I have. No landscape hollows yet. Vertical is portrait. All right, portrait and landscape. Henry, thank you so much for being an awesome mod and giving me the correct terms here. All right, vertical is wrong. Portrait. There we go. Portrait and landscape mode. Portrait and landscape mode. There we go. I'm trying, people. I'm trying to do better here. There we go. Alright, and then I got this set up correctly here. I've got very limited room here, so I want to make sure I have everything well. The next pack, and as a matter of fact, let me see something here. I'm going to decrease the brightness a little bit. Let me see if that helps with the glare. So let's see. I decreased the brightness a little bit for the ring light. Let's see if it helps. Cause I feel like yeah, like it was a little too much of a bright glare on the actual cards. But it's a work in progress. These are different than Pokemon. These are different than Yu-Gi-Oh. different than our normal flavor here on Base Showcase. It still has like that. I don't know. I feel like it's probably the colors they use. Their colors are much more like vivid. I feel like it still has a little bit of a glare. But it's not doing bad. It's doing a little bit better. Yeah, the color saturation is not as bad with lower light. There we go. Maybe it'll help with picking up the hollows a little bit better. All right, that one I can tell it's hollow. Check right here. Yeah, so I think it kind of, well, this one has a different color scheme. This one has a darker color scheme, but you could see it right there too. So this is going to be one of our hollow hits here. Sweet. All right. Non-hollow. All right, so landscape non-hollow. And then let's see the portraits. I think everything else might be non-hollow. Yep, everything else is non-hollow. So we just got one hit for this one. Most packs, I feel, are just going to be one hits. I don't think most packs will have two hits in them. And it seems like if you get two hits, you're just getting two of like the lower tier hits. But yeah, this is going to be the hit for this pack. Cool. And this is going to be a hollow R. So just a regular rare, I believe. Let's see. R, yep, rare. So it'll be the parallel, right? Because it says 150 types of cards plus 150 types parallel. It says there's 32 total for rare. And I'm assuming this is the parallel rare, which is what I'm referring to as the hollow. Sleeved up. Next pack, next pack. Let's continue this opening. All right. Ooh. All right. Oh, we got a signature card. We got a freaking signature card. No way. No way. We got it. We got one of them. Oh, snap. We got one. Henry, no way. No way. Oh, I picked the lucky box. Oh, let's freaking go. Dude. I'm beyond thrilled. All right. All right, I do see that it's kind of damaged. I'll show the damage in a second. I don't care that it's damaged because, I mean, I do care in a way. Like, it would have been nice to be able to grade it, but I'm just happy that I got the experience to pull it. But I see that it's a little bit damaged. All right, we're going to show the next cards. All right, they don't have nudity, but the next one is a little risque. But it's not nude. She's covered up, but it is a risque one. I'm going to sleeve this one up. Again, another Sword Art Online alternative gun Gale. I do want to get the signature one for this one. There's a signature one for this one. But again, there's no nudity in the cards, so that's why it's not an adults only live stream. But some of the characters are in swimwear, so again, if you're a parent, use your best judgment. If you have small children, you don't want them to watch it, just get them out of the room. In a second, I will showcase the cards. Let me go ahead and make sure nothing else is hollow. All right. No. Oh, this one is hollow. Oh, snap. Okay. Literally the one that I pointed out that I want to get the signature card, look at the bottom. You could kind of, you could see it right here. You see the shimmering? It's a hollow one. It's the cracked ice hollow. So that's pretty dope. All right, let me see if nothing else is hollow. It's kind of hard to see with some of them, honestly. But this was a double hit pack, and it had a big rarity hit. That's crazy. All right, so these ones are non-hollow. The card that I pulled that I'm going to sleeve up is definitely not hollow, but I just really like it. So yeah. I think, let me see. I could actually pull it up. I want to see if one of these is the signature card so I could show y'all which one is our chase. Okay, so check it out. This one, there is a signed variant of this. So there's a variant of this. So how this one has the signature, there's a variant of this one with the signature. That's our chase. That legit is our chase. So that's why I really like these. And it's called the author card because it's Kichi Sigsawa. And it has Sigsawa signature. The second card that's a signature one for the series is the illustrator one. And I'm going to say this wrong, but it's Kuwaku Kuroboshi, the illustrator. All right, and then let me see which one I pulled right now. Let me find... Oh, okay. So I'm on the one I pulled. So I pulled... Let's see. Give me a second here. So it says Shakugan no Shana. And I'm trying to figure out if I got the author, illustrator, or the person that says that is Sagiri Izumi. I'm trying to figure out which one's which. Give me a second here. I'm honestly not able to tell. I'm trying to figure it out from the signatures and I'm not able to tell. But it shows me the three of them. There's an author and illustrator one. So there's a Tsukasa Fushimi, Hiro Kanzaki, and Akane Fuhira. I'm trying to see what I can make out. It's in Japanese. I feel like it's in Japanese. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it out. But this is the signature on the card. So if someone can, I guess, let me know. And by the way, the damage that I see, check out this edge. Yep, you see it right there by my hand. It's right there. I came out of the pack like that. With that like edge kind of like a little, dinged up. If it was me, then screw it, I damaged it. But it was kind of like in the middle of the cards. I don't know. It stood out like when I opened the pack. And again, the second card that's a regular holo, this one's the regular holo one. There is a signature card for this one, so that one will be one of the chases. But this one right here is the regular holo variant. I'm going to showcase the signature card one more time, and then I'll put it away. I'll sleeve it and I'll top load it. Alright, here we go. So freaking glad. And it does say, let me see. I can't find the rarity mark or whatever on. Oh, so it does say SP. So it is an SP. So SP special is going to be the signature cards. There is 64 in total. Sweet. Alright, let's see here. Christopher Mars, bang! I came at the right time. Let's fucking go. Henry Daddy says, there we go. Is it SP or SSP? It looks like it's just a SP. Yeah, I just see SP. Christopher Mars, I just pulled a $500 Kurumi last week. Oh, damn, dude. That's crazy. Eddie, wondering if Sideways has holo. Eddie found out. That's right. Showed up right for an auto. Hype. Grats fam. Ethan said hi. How's it going, Ethan? How's it going? Christopher Mars says, I just popped in to say hi. Hey, I like Weiss Schwarz. Boom. Pidgey Boys going, hey, babe. Pidgey Boys, dude. I pulled a signature card out of Weiss Schwarz. I just pulled a signature card out of my first Weiss Schwarz booster box opening, bro. This is crazy. Bam, baby, bam. That was it. I got to pick my box out of a sealed case that was opened up at Frankenson's. It went spectacular. Spectacular. Christopher Mars says, shows a signed Weiss Schwarz Dengeki Bunko Eromanga Sensei card, specifically the A Story About Creation and Love SP card with the number GEM WSO2-072 SP foil. Let's see. Is that this one? GEM WSO207 SP. Yeah, that's this one. That's this one right here. That's exactly that one. Oh shoot. All right. So Eromanga Sensei card. All right, let me see if I could figure out which of these three that was. Card you pulled, A Story About Creation and Love SP. But what I'm trying to figure out is it the author, the illustrator, or Akane Fujita who signs it? Because there's 3 different signatures I'm seeing. Tsukasa Fushimi is the author signature. Hiro Kanzaki is the illustrator signature. Akane Fujita as Sagiri Izumi, I'm guessing is like the voice actor, right? So that's what I was trying to figure out too. About a 60-ish bucks on TCG Republic. Dang, that's sweet. I don't remember what I paid for this. I feel like I paid 60 bucks for the box though. Henry, I think I told you what I paid for the box. I can't remember off the top of my head. But Henry, I think I paid 60 bucks for the box, which means this recovered the price of the box. That would be sweet. That's crazy. Everything else is pretty much free. Fourth best card in the set, I believe, said Christopher Mars. Boom. That's crazy. That's crazy. Did not expect that. Did not expect that. All right, let's see. Definitely a W. Definitely a W. All right, let's continue. Let's open the rest of the box. I want to see what else is inside this box. I'm not gonna expect another signature card. I'm sure there's no way that you can get two like in the same box. But that is absolutely nuts. That is absolutely nuts. All right, I think this is gonna be the parallel. If you look at the text box, yeah, it has that refraction. So this is gonna be the parallel for this pack. There we go. Let's see here. Pretty sure there's only one of those per case. Pew pew snipe. You ain't taking no blinkies for that? Yeah, I'm gonna take a blinky right now. I'm honestly still mind blown that it happened, bro. I'm mind blown, bro. Alright, let me see if I didn't pull any other parallels here, because honestly, it is hard sometimes to pick them up on camera. Alright, no other parallels. But yeah, let's drop a little blinky blinky. Yeah, as soon as I get this one sleeved up. This is gonna be the parallel. I'm sleeving those up. There we go. You can kind of see it right here at the top as well. There we go. Shiny, shiny. SEC is one per case, I believe, said Henry Daddy. Dude, July was a lucky month. It was a lucky month. I think I got them in July. Alright, the blinky blinky. Let's freaking go. Yeah. Alright, let me see how many packs there's left here. Just so we have an idea of how far along we've gone through the box. I'm gonna start pulling these out. Alright. So there's 8 packs left. 8 packs. I think there was only 16 total. So we got halfway through the box. Halfway through the box. We pulled an amazing card out of it. I'm so glad we did. I'm so glad we got that on camera as well. It would have been sad to pull one of these off camera and like not have the experience recorded so I can go back and see it in the future. It was exciting. It was exciting, everybody. Let's take another look at it. Let's just look at it. It's real. It happened. This is cray cray. Then the back of it is... There we go. I suppose it depends on the set too. Some sets don't have SECs. Still, definitely a case hit either way. Nonetheless, freaking epic. Yep. And it's the first Weiss Schwarz booster box that I've opened here on the channel. Like, I've opened up loose packs, but never opened up a booster box. And as a matter of fact, I haven't even opened up that many loose packs to begin with. So it's exciting to be able to pull something of a high rarity early on into my opening experience with this particular IP or this TCG set. I've only ever pulled 2 SPs opening Weiss Schwarz. It's pretty tough. I pretty much auto or bust. Damn. Oh, it's pretty much auto or bust. Yeah, I was seeing that for a lot of cards, they don't seem to go for too high on the secondary market unless they have those autographs on them, right? I was seeing that the autograph cards are what sells more frequently. And some cards did go for like high amounts. I was seeing that. There we go. I think this is going to be our holo. Yeah, you could see the shimmer on the text box. Cool. Our parallel. We'll check that out in a second. I think there's an auto card for this card as well. If I remember this, yeah, this is one of the cards that has an auto card for it. I, of course, didn't get the auto card for that one. All right, that one is the parallel. Let me see if anything else is a parallel from this one. Nope. All right, so just that one card. Okay. This one's a parallel for a rare card. So what I noticed is that the characters seem to pop out a little bit more. Like they look like they have like a sharper edge to them from the compared to the background. So it's pretty nice. And yeah. There we go. Let's see. Christopher Mars says, and IP definitely matters too. Main characters pull bank a lot of times. Henry says, yep, true. From what I recall, some sets it's like 1 SEC and 2 to 3 SP per case. So chance of hitting it is 1 in 4 or 6 booster boxes. Christopher Mars says, like Overlord, Albedo, hundreds. One I pulled, $30. I get you. Henry says, was trying to look for message and price. We DM too much. Scrolling back too far and have crashed out. No worries. I think it was $60 that I paid for the box. If it wasn't $60, it was probably 80, but I don't think I paid 80. I think it was 60. I feel like it was 60 or lower, but I think I paid 60 for it. This one is SR. How many SRs can I pull in the box? Is it one SR or can I pull 2 SRs? Because this is the SR that I pulled earlier, by the way. So Christopher Mars, this was my first big pull. So I got this SR, and then I got that auto pull that you saw. Okay, so you believe one SP at the moment is the extra hit. Okay. Okay, so the SR is your one big guaranteed hit, and then the SP was like bonus on top of it. Okay. That is it for the booster box of 2-hit box. However, you want to manifest that third hit? Yep. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs. And I'm gonna tear through all of them, of course. But I still have 7 packs. So let's freaking go. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start the giveaway for the Poke Hobby Raid that we received earlier. If you want to be a part of the giveaway, put a hashtag Hot Wheels in the chat. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give away 5 different Hot Wheels from my personal collection to 1 lucky person in the chat. We're gonna put your names in a wheel. We'll spin the wheel. We'll pick 1 lucky winner. As long as you're here when we pick you, we'll give you a few different options. We'll let you pick through your options so you'll get some of the Hot Wheels that you will be happy with. You'll decide whether you want me to just tear them open and just send you the cars, or if you want me to send them sealed. I'll leave that up to you. But it's gonna be a Hot Wheels giveaway. So hashtag Hot Wheels in the chat, just the same way as Henry Daddy has now done. 5 Hot Wheels will go to somebody. And we'll let that run for a little bit. If you put an S at the end or you don't, it's okay. If I see Hot Wheel or Hot Wheels, I'm gonna understand it. I'm not gonna be way too strict on that. If you enter and you're not here at the end, you'll still win. I'm just not gonna let you pick if you're not here. I'm gonna give you whatever I want. If you're not here, you might be unhappy with what I give you. Just keep that in mind. So it's best to stick around so you can choose what you get. That way you're a little more happy with the winnings. You get me? And yes, it will still be subject to all the regular rules and regulations that we have. You must be 18 or older. International is okay to enter. This will be added to your prize bag. It will be sent along with everything else in your prize bag. If you're here in the US, your prize bag must reach $30 before it's eligible to ship. Outside of the US, it must reach $50 in order to be eligible to ship. So keep all that in mind, everybody. Christopher Mars, passing my Google rewards to you. LOL, it's something. Hey, I appreciate it, Christopher Mars. $2. It's gonna help us out with a little bit to go towards that shipping pile. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Christopher Mars. Big whoop whoop in the chat for Christopher Mars, everybody. Hit that like on his message. Show him that you do appreciate him. I want to see that hit at least 5 likes. You know, 5 likes at the minimum. Let's see. Can I hit the like right here on this thing? All right, I don't think it allows me to do it over here on the screen. I tried. Let's see. Oh, it allowed me to, there we go. It allowed me to hit the like in a different way. There we go, showing you a little bit of appreciation. All right, thank you, Christopher Mars. I see two likes on it so far. 3 more people need to give that little like a button. Ooh, there's a 3rd one. 2 more people need to give that little like a tickle. There we go. It's totally free. If you hit the like, it doesn't charge you anything. It just shows Christopher Mars that you here as a viewer appreciate that he did give the channel a $2 super chat, because we appreciate every single super chat, no matter how big, no matter how small. Like he said, it's a little something, and it all goes towards the pile, and the pile is used to help everything out. So let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. All right, let's go ahead and open up another pack. Another pack, everybody. like I said, we're still gonna open up all these packs, even if they're dead packs, because we can't pull anything crazy now. I still want to see what's inside of them. I'm still excited to find out. And let's manifest a third hit. Let's manifest another. Let me make sure I get the rarity right. Let me make sure. Give me a second here. Let's manifest another SR. SR. I wanted to make sure I didn't call the wrong one. Alright, let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. This set is fine. My kids can watch it, said Henry. Yeah, I just felt like I had to give that disclaimer just because it is a TCG set I haven't opened up way too much. And when I was looking at the signature cards, I did see a couple of the ones that were like swimsuits and stuff. So I was like, it's nothing bad, but if anything, like there might be some parents that are like, my kids are too little, I don't want them to see it. So that's why the disclaimer is on there. There we go. This is gonna be our parallel. Yeah, you could tell. You can see it in the background here as well. Sweet. Last card. All right, let me run through this pack and make sure I didn't skip any. I normally skip ads when it shows up. Today for you, letting it go all the way, finishing a minute-long one. Henry, I appreciate it, pal. I really do. One Piece in Japan is considered a kids show. Like that's cool, but it is kind of a little like mind-boggling because I feel like One Piece here was like a TV 14 type of anime series when it came out on Toonami. Because I remember watching it on Toonami, which was like Saturday nights Cartoon Network, and it was for the older crowds, and it was like the PG-13 stuff. And they would play like the new Dragon Ball stuff, and I remember One Piece came out. So I always thought it was like an older kids, like a teenager type of anime. I never really considered it like a small kids show. So, but I have heard of that. So it's always like, but in Japan, is One Piece censored differently than the release here in the US? Like you get me? Like, is it any different really, or it's exactly the same? All right, so running through these to make sure I didn't miss any other parallels. Nope. No other parallels. All right, so the only parallel was this one right here. Yeah, this one pops out pretty well. Yeah, you could see it in the top. You could see this one really, really well because of its color scheme. There we go. As a matter of fact, let me look through the parallel stack because I feel like this one might have already popped out in a way. Like the color scheme is kind of reminding me of another one. Give me a second here. No. Okay, we did not pull it. This is probably what I was thinking about. I was either thinking about this card right here, or it might have been this that I was thinking about. This one. But yeah, either way, we haven't pulled it, so it's a new parallel. That's pretty cool. That's pretty sweet. Nice. Christopher Mars, yeah, you never know with Weiss Schwarz. I got some pretty borderline ones. LOL, high school DxD stuff. Enough said. I've seen that anime. I've watched it because I like the zombies and all that stuff. So that's the one with the zombies and stuff. But yeah, it's a spicy one. I totally get what you mean. That's a straight up like an adult anime. Henry Daddy says, or you mean like Azur Lane, Nikki? Yep, those are very spicy ones. Christopher Mars, took longer to desensitize us. They've been there for a while. They've had to reprint a Gengar because of gravestones in it over here. I do know about that. The band card, right? That became one of the band cards. They send it over here and they took away the gravestones because it was like too morbid. Henry Daddy said also in Japan, the bathhouse. Yep. I won't read the rest of the message. Y'all read it in the chat. I don't want to get flagged by YouTube by accident. But culturally speaking, that is something that occurs over there. Christopher Mars says, DXD is great story though, lot of fan service, but remove that would still be great. Bro, legit going around in Seoul, South Korea, Tokyo, Japan, 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 12 midnight, 2 a.m., people still out and about, so safe feeling. Yup, that is something you do hear about. You do hear that in certain countries, it is still very safe feeling late at night, and there's still very, like, active nightlife with, like, low crime reported. Alright, let's go ahead and see the next set of cards here. In a second, I'll check these again to see if I skipped a parallel. I feel like one of the first ones might have been one of the parallels, but I'll check in a second. This is one of the parallels for sure. Look at the bottom of the text box. You could see the shift. There we go. So we'll showcase this in a moment. Hey, this is the regular version of the card I pulled. So this is a regular version of the signed card. There we go. And this is just a CC, which would be CC would be what? Oh, Climax Common. There's 16 different ones for that. Let's see here. Alright, let me make sure I didn't skip any parallels because like I said, I felt like one of the first ones might have been it. Nah, I don't think it is. This one stood out to me a little bit. What is it? It's just a regular common. The color scheme on this one stood out to me like it might have been a parallel, but it's not. Now, the only parallel was this one right here. Yep, and this is going to be a rare parallel. You could see it in the sky as well. You see the shimmery? Yeah, you can see it perfectly right there. Perfect. This one stands out pretty freaking well. Nice. All right, let's see here. All right, let's go ahead and open up this next pack. Yeah, we tend to avoid politics and religion here on this channel, so I won't really respond to any of the religious inquisitions. Questions. There we go. We're just expecting regular parallels for the rest of the packs that are left. We did already pull Heat out of the box. It's a double banger. If we pull another SR, that would be sick. We would have a triple banger box. That would be freaking legendary. It is maybe possible, but we shall see. All right, this is a parallel. I can see the text box in the bottom shimmering. Okay. Make sure I didn't skip any other parallels. Nope. So this one only had one. Okay, you can see in the sky as well. Cool, this is gonna be a rare parallel as well. So look at the sky. Right there, you could kind of see it. It shimmers pretty well. Pretty sweet. Let's freaking go. Eddie made me think of Star Wars Inquisitors. You get it, Henry. You understand. You understand. I love it. I love it. Henry Daddy said, that spicy card. They are technically siblings. However, genetically, due to magic, they are not siblings. Animes. He is pretty much a goat in said universe / story. Alright, let's see. There we go. Next pack. I'll see how many packs we have left after this as well. Actually, you know what? Give me a sec. We got 3 after this one. So technically we're on our 4th pack. Oh, this one was our parallel right here. I'll showcase it in a second, but that's going to be our parallel. I think this is a parallel as well. Yep. So this one had 2 parallels. There we go. Alright. So let me check the rest of it and then I'll showcase the 2 parallels for that. This one is not a parallel. Nope. This one's not a parallel. Nope. So we haven't found any packs with 3 hits. 2 hits have been the biggest amount we've pulled. Alright. So this one, I don't know why I feel... Did we pull this? Give me a second. No. But I see what it is. Alright. So the last parallel we pulled was this one. And I think this one is like from the same like anime, right? It's a part of the same set. So I guess, yeah, we have this one. This one's a little harder to tell, but if you look at the text box, you see the shimmer. So we have the parallel for this one. This one is an RR. So let's see, what's the RR? Double rare. Okay, sweet. A double rare parallel. Let's see. The next parallel, it's going to be this one right here. This is going to be a rare parallel. Yep. All right, so on this one, focus on the outer edges and the text box. So you could kind of see it pretty well in the text box right here. And now try to focus on the outer edges. And you should be able to see the shimmer. Loving those parallels being irregular at Magic High School. Those are my chase cards, Eddie, if I ever get the set. Nice, dude. That's cool. Oh, Yesenia, I got a signature card.
Yeah.
So, just so you could see it.
Oh, that looks cool.
One per case.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Alright, 3 packs left. Give me a second here. Energy drink time. Let's enjoy. So again, 3 final packs. If you want to join into the giveaway that we have running, it is for some Hot Wheels. All you have to do is type in hashtag Hot Wheels. You'll be included in that giveaway. So far, who I see, it's Henry Daddy and Christopher Mars. I'm going to write down the names. Alright, I got both of you down. Let me scroll through the chat really quick to make sure I'm not missing anybody else. Alright, nobody else has been skipped. Let's continue going. Those SP cards are 1 and 3 booster boxes. So it's not a case hit. So then the SP cards are more common than in this one. My bad. I thought from earlier I was gathering that it was a case hit. Well, 1 and 3 booster boxes is still pretty nice. It's still pretty darn impressive. We got lucky. We got the hot box. Let's see if we could get another SR. That would be absolutely amazing. Well, that's true. It is I get the technicality because there's only a few per case instead of a few per booster box. So yeah, it's a case hit because you need to get a case in order to secure some of those hits. I like it. Alright, this right here is going to be our parallel. I can see from the text box. There we go. Sweet. Make sure I didn't miss any other parallels. Nope. Alright. Ooh, this one looks pretty nice. This is going to be a rare parallel. Yeah, this one stands out pretty nice because of the borders, though. If you look at the entire borders, you could see the shimmering from the parallel, like hollow. So it's a little easier to tell on this one. Alright, 2 packs left. 64 SP can get 6 SP in a case, and there's 18 booster boxes. Okay, so yeah, 1 and 3 would make sense. At least what I found from searches. Eddie here getting it in a booster box. Sir, your Mighty Morphin Power Ranger luck is pouring over. And I have pulled a couple of the #1 hits out of some Pokemon sets as well. So I do like that feeling. I really do like that feeling. I've also had that same alternative feeling where I don't pull anything at all. I've had some terrible luck in some openings, but the luck is on the up and up, so let's keep it going. Let's freaking keep it going. Double checked. This set highest rarity is SP, so no triple R and no SE and no SSP. So SP, which is what we pulled there, is the highest rarity. Sweet. Again, major W. Super hard to get it without a glare, but enjoy. There we go. Henry Daddy says, so happy for you, Eddie. Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude. Give me a second here. Let me just reposition myself for my back. There we go. 2 more booster packs left. Let's go ahead and figure out what there is inside these last 2 packs. I'm glad you got to witness the pull, Henry. This is a pretty cool set. I only know about this set because of Henry Daddy. He did put me onto this set. He did tell me about this set a little while ago. It's an amazing set. Amazing. I kind of want to open up some more. So hopefully in the future, I'll be able to open up some more here on the channel. I really do like it. But maybe I'm biased because I did pull that signature card. It's a crazy feeling. It really is. I felt like I hit a little mini lotto. I'll check in a bit. I might have passed over one of the parallels already. I definitely passed over the parallel. I'll see which one it was. All right, so it looks like the last one. This one might have had 2. Let's see. Yep, this one did have 2. All right. So I was right. When I said I think I passed it, I did. Alright, so this one is not, and not. Alright, so this is the first one that I passed up. You could kind of see it all throughout the background. Focus on the green background. So focusing on the green background, you could see the shimmer. Second one was the hit right at the end. This is going to be the rare parallel. And this one just focused on all the blue background. You'll see the shimmer. I think right here it's good. Focus on the upper corner. And look at all the blue. So this is the other parallel. Alright, we have one last pack. Even though I have not opened any or bought any, I too feel the same. I want opened eventually. Nice. I like hearing that, Henry. I want to get the Schwarz version trial deck. Dude, that sounds pretty cool. Definitely send me some photos if you do get it, buddy. Christopher Mars says, no worries. I'm definitely not the most knowledgeable on Weiss Schwarz, just kind of looking stuff up. Japanese is different from English too, I'm sure. Weiss Schwarz kind of all over the place. Henry says, if I want to gotcha the chase card, then need master display case of 96 trial decks. But dang, crazy. However, no, should not do it. Henry, do it. Do it. Get the master display case. Think about this. Think about this. You get the master display case. You guarantee yourself the chase card. And then you've achieved the goal of getting the chase card by gathering the master display case. I'm sure there's going to be a few left over that'll remain unopened after you've achieved the master chase. Those can be tucked away and stored for the future. But yes, do it. Order it, Henry. Buy. That's what Eddie G from Base Showcase says to you. Plus, Weiss Schwarz booster box cases range is 18 to 24 booster box, depending on the set. For this one, I think it was 18, right? Let's see. I think it said it in the very bottom. Give me a second. I have their site up. 18 displays per carton. Yep, so this one has 18 boxes. And it does say this product is intended for players age 13 and above. So it is like PG-13. And it is for sale in only like a select amount of territories, but United States is one of them. Sweet. Alright, let's see here. We're going to get into our last pack right now. Nikki is 24 booster box per case, but 12 packs per booster box on that one instead of 16 in this one. Ah, I see. Alright, so if you want to join into the giveaway again, that's going to be for Hot Wheels. Right now we just have Henry Daddy and Christopher Mars. Go ahead and type in hashtag Hot Wheels in the chat. We're going to go ahead and let you all pick from my personal collection here. We're going to open up this last pack. As soon as I'm done with the pack, we will end the giveaway. And if nobody enters for the giveaway, then I'm just going to award both of the people that entered prizes. But instead of doing 5 per, I'll probably do 3 per. That way, neither one of you goes empty-handed, and only one additional Hot Wheel was tossed in there on my end. So it'll be 6 total instead of 5. But there we go. Oh, I see something shiny. Wait up. What is this? Oh, no way. Did I get another SR? Did I get a triple hit box? Dude, it's another SR. I got a triple hit box. I got a triple hit box. No freaking way. Dude, we manifested the 3rd hit. Dude. That's so Dang. Whoa. I'm gonna set this one down to the side. Whoa. That is crazy. I'll look through these again right now to see if I skipped any parallels. Alright, I think the last one might have been a parallel. The last one definitely was a parallel. Alright. So this one's not a parallel. Alright, give me a second, y'all. I'm trying to gather myself here. Alright, so this is not a parallel. Not a parallel. Nope. 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 Alright. So this one right here. Oh, she's eating a slice of pizza. Yeah, this one's a parallel. This is a parallel for a rare. Focus on the white background. You could kind of see the shimmer on the white background. Just I guess it's a little harder to see on camera. But this is one. All right. Sweet. And then let's take a look at our third hit. It's a 3-hit box. No freaking way. Oh, I remember pulling this one earlier because I was commenting on the cherry blossom trees in the background. This is sweet. SR. Boom. Let's freaking go, everybody. I want to open up more Weiss Schwarz. I really, really want to open up more Weiss Schwarz. Henry, thank you so much for telling me about this set, dude. Honestly, you're a great friend. You really are, dude. There we go. All right. Let's see here. That's the Sword Art Online Asuna. This one right here. Third hit, said Henry Daddy. Christopher Mars said, see, pull rates are kind of all over. Henry Daddy and LPM, which means last pack magic. Christopher Mars says, usually you get an SR and a triple R. Oh, okay. And then I think this one didn't have triple Rs, did it? Or does it? No, this one doesn't have a triple Rs. So I guess it kind of makes sense on the two SRs being possible, right? Because there's no triple Rs. But it says that there's double Rs. I don't remember pulling an RR. So maybe I got two SRs because I did not get the RR. Maybe you get an SR and an RR, but instead of the RR, I got the SR instead. That's what I'm guessing. Henry Daddy said, TV got another ad, another minute. All yours, bays. No skip. Thanks, dude. Dirt's account said, love these sets. I am grading some Boki the Rock cards. Dude, check this out. I pulled the signature card. So I pulled the signature card and two SRs. It was a triple hitter box, bro. Henry Daddy said, no, the red-orange hair with the white outfit. This one? You're saying this one was the Sword Art Online one? Oh, I thought you were referring to the last one that I pulled. Dirt's all account. That's freaking sick. Great anime too. Thanks, dude. Thanks. 64 SP, 86 SR, 15 RR, 32 R, 42 U, 45 C, 16 CC, which is the climax common. Yeah, I don't remember pulling any of the RRs. I mean, I'll look through it later and see if one of them was. All right. Yeah, it is the Dengeki Bunko 30th anniversary. The Japanese one. Alright. And it does look like nobody else entered. So we are going to do the giveaway for Henry Daddy and Christopher Mars. You each get 3 Hot Wheels. So this is what we're going to do. First, we're going to start off with Christopher Mars. I'll let Christopher Mars pick first. Then I'll let Henry Daddy pick because Henry Daddy's a mod. And I know he doesn't mind waiting just a little moment to let Christopher Mars pick. So Christopher Mars, I'm going to start off by narrowing down. I'm going to start off by narrowing down a few of the choices for the Hot Wheels here. Oh, damn, never mind. There's a ton of crazy cards in this set, said Christopher Mars. Henry Daddy said, I'm looking for the price of the SR on TCG Republic. Alright, thanks, dude. They might have these cards on TCG Player as well, because I think TCG Player lists Weiss Schwarz. So that's also a possibility. Alright, so for Christopher Mars, tell me what kind of cars you like. That way I could narrow down some of the choices for the Hot Wheels for different things I can offer. Damn, Christopher Mars says, I thought you had the 4th best pull. There's like a 2.4K card in here. Damn. Dirt's all account said, I want the Rent a Girlfriend set so bad, but it's kind of expensive. Damn. I knew that some of the cards got up there in price. I have seen. Think of Weiss Schwarz as the brand IP. This Dengeki Bunko is pretty much another brand IP, but that has a ton of light novels under its belt. Christopher Mars says, I like the old school stuff. Trucks are dope too. Favorite color, red. Okay. Old school stuff, trucks, red. I can work with that. Old school stuff, trucks, red. Okay, let's see here. I picked one out so far here. All right. There we go. Let me show you what we got. Let me show you what we got. All right. If you want, I'll swap one of them out in a second, though. But let's see. So check this out, Christopher Mars. I got one of the 76 Greenwood Corvettes. This is a part of the Hollywood Art Cars series. I have a few of these. I actually really like this one. It is a non-treasure hunt. So it is a main line. This is one. It is the American release, not the international release. So that's one. So you do like that one? All right. Let's see here. And they might be a little bit dusty. I'll make sure to dust them off in a second, because some of the cars sit there a little longer than others, just to let you know. That Corvette might be a little dustier than some of these other ones I'm going to show you right now. Batmobiles, obviously. Muscle cars, hot rods, easy to please. Drive a minivan half the week, and a freakin' Chevy Cruze. Alright, so check out this second one right here. The second one is going to be a 71 Mustang funny car, and it is in red. Because you did say you like red, and you like old school. You like muscle cars. So there we go. This is not a treasure hunt either. It is a main line. Alright, so you said, oh heck yeah, that one's fire. And it does have a 71 on top right there. It shows it has a 427 painted right there on the hood as well. So you see the decals. And for the cars, do you want them to remain sealed, or do you just want them opened and you just want the cars? Because I could send them sealed when I do send this stuff out to you. Or I could just open it, toss away the carton, and just have the individual cars. So it's really up to you. So the last option, since you did say you like trucks, is a 22 Ford Maverick Custom. I do have a few of these because this is one of the ones that it has a little nice value to it. I'm not going to say it's expensive, but it's a main line that goes for like a little bit more than some other main lines. So check it out. There we go. So let me go ahead and let me know what you choose. And then again, all three of these are the American release. They're not the international or European releases, because I do have to differentiate. There is 2 releases. Let's see. 90-second ad running. All yours, says Henry Daddy. Gracias. Muchas gracias. Alright, so let's see. Whatever's easier for you to display. To be honest. Sick. So you do want them sealed so you could put them up for display? Yeah, because if you want them to stay like that sealed, I'll keep them like that. And then Henry, start letting me know what are some of your favorite types of vehicles, so I can go ahead and choose yours as well. Or did you want some like alternative vehicles? Because if you want stuff that you might give to the kids, I have a helicopter. So I also have a helicopter if you want to check out the helicopter. Or I can give you one of the Minecraft cars, because I have a couple of the Minecraft movie cars, Henry. So Henry Daddy, you have 3 that you're going to be getting right now. So let me know some options of different things you like. Those are dope, fam. Great choices. All right, I'm glad to hear you like them. Well, if you're gonna give them to the kids, who knows them better than you do, bud? Let me know a few of the things they might like, and yeah, we'll get cars for the kids, man. Or if there was like particular cars that you like, you can have like one that's for you and a couple for the kids. You know what I mean? There's gonna be 3 cars that we're gonna give you, Henry. What am I getting? Oh, I know what I was getting. This and this. Sweet. Christopher Mars. Alright, so Sun says light green helicopter. So I can't promise that it's light green, but check it out. Sorry there. Give me a second, let me see something here. No. Alright. So it's not light green, but the helicopter is called the Proper Chopper, and it's like a Sky News helicopter. So this is the helicopter that I have. But I'll show you something that has like a green coloration to it, because you could get the helicopter and something that's green, and then that way your dad can still pick something. This is for Henry Daddy's kid, by the way, the message. So this is the helicopter, if you do like the helicopter. This one is the American release, and it is for the Hot Wheels Metro series. Alright, so let's see here. So that's the helicopter. Now something green. Alright, let's see. So I do have a couple of these. So this one's in green. This is the Hot Wheels Braille Racer, the twin mill. And I'm gonna tell you about the special feature for this one in a second. I have to go over what's up with this car, because this car has a special feature. So this is the twin mill. And what it is, this is Braille. And when you read it, in Braille, it says Hot Wheels Braille Racer Twin Mill. And on the car itself, it has Braille on the car as well. So as you feel the car, you could actually read it in Braille on the car itself. That's what all the different dots are that are built into the car. You see the actual dots into the frame of the car. So this is themed after that. So that is what I have. That's something that's green. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the best bet right now for something that's like green. I have a couple other things, but they're like dark green. So since you did say light green, I think that's gonna be the best bet for like a lighter green right now. Daughter says any color, any is fine. Kids, thank you, Uncle Eddie. Christopher Mars says, I think my dream vehicle would be a pimped out Chevy C10 pickup. They only ran for like 12 years, 1960 to like 72 or something like that. Dang, Christopher Mars. That's pretty cool. Even Henry Daddy went, that's cool. All right. For daughter, let me see. I have an idea for something for daughter. Give me a second, Henry. I do have 2 of them. Okay, that's what I needed to see. Okay, Sweet. All right, give me a second here. I got it. So does daughter like Monster High? Because I have the Monster High Ghoulmobile. So there we go. So that is something that I do have available right now. This is the American release as well. This is for the Hot Wheels Screen Time. So let me know if this would work. If daughter would like this one, Henry. She says yes the moment she saw it. All right, I'm not done. I'm gonna throw in some more cars. Give me a second. I'm not done. I'm in a good mood. I'm not done yet. All right, let's see. All right. All right. Really quick before I proceed, I'm gonna have a couple questions, Henry. So, Henry, for your, let's see, give me a second here. I want to make sure I have this correct. All right, Sun said light green and helicopter. So this is what we did for Sun. This is for one Sun. Did you have more Suns? Because I want to make sure all the kids pick. But both of these are for that one Sun who said light green and helicopter. That's what we're going to do, Henry. And then you said daughter said any color, any is fine. We only have one for daughter. I'm going to get another one for daughter, and I think she might like it. This one's purple. It's called the Dragon Wagon. And you could actually put like little toys in it and move it around. And it fits the color to match with the Monster High one. I have a few of these because I actually really like these. And these are actually one of the more higher priced mainline chases right now. This would be equivalent to that Ford pickup truck that I gave to Christopher Mars in terms of value. So this is actually probably the most valuable car out of the four that I'd be giving to you. So let me know if you like Dragon Wagon. Again, I got a bunch of Dragon Wagons because that is one of the ones that if I see out in the wild and I find a nice one, okay, you're coming home with me. You're $1, but you're not really $1. You're much more than $1. So they come home with me. So Dragon Wagon, if she likes it, that'll be the second car for daughter. Kids, thank you, Uncle Eddie, said Henry Daddy. Let's see. This is good. This is good. Let's see. Appreciate you already, brother. Keep it for more future stuff. I have way more. Everything on the shelf isn't even everything I have for Hot Wheels. I have more in storage. So I got tons of Hot Wheels. Henry, you've helped out the channel way more. So it's nothing in comparison for what you've done for the channel. So let me know. Both loving it and taking you again, Uncle Eddie. So yes, does she like it or not? Let me know if she likes it. Let me know if she likes it. And Christopher Mars, stick around because I got to give you another car in just a second as well, buddy. So stick around, stick around. But yeah, I'm in a given attitude, so yeah, she loves it. All right. So Henry, so now I know one son got 2 cars, one daughter got 2 cars. Henry, do you have other children? If you do, tell me how many more. All your kids are getting 2 cars. I'm not going to take a no. All your kids are getting 2 cars. If you have 20 kids, I don't care, bro. They all get 2 cars. So let me know, is there other children or one son, one daughter only? Because I don't want any of the kids to feel left out when they see the other cars arrive. You know what I mean? So I want all of them to receive 2 cars. and tell my wife for more kids. And give Henry another child, please. Alright. So let's see. So now, Christopher Mars was talking about a Chevy C10 pickup from 60 to 72. Chevy C10. Chevy C10. I don't think I have that one. Alright, I checked. I don't have that one. It sounded familiar to me for a second, but I double checked and I don't have it. But let's see. Christopher Mars, we're gonna get you one more car. So let's see. Henry Daddy says, they are happy. Thank you for this. Dude, you're welcome, dude. You're more than welcome, buddy. By the way, Henry, pick another car. Pick one for you. I want to at least send you one for yourself. That way you could pin it up at work, or you could pin it up at the office, or you could pin it up in the daddy den, but somewhere where you can put it up and have a little reminder of the channel. But pick one car. Come on, Henry. Give me a type of car that you like. You like Tesla? I got a couple Teslas, bro. You want a Tesla? I'll give you a Tesla. It's going to be my one and only opportunity to say I gave a free Tesla away to somebody. Let me know. So, Henry, pick another car. Pick one for you. I know the first four are for the kids. Christopher Mars, give me some other options of stuff you like, bro. So I gave you a couple of older cars. I gave you one truck. I know you gave me options earlier. Got any like rat rod, hot rod looking cars? And I know earlier, actually, I just got an idea. You said Batmobiles were also one of the ones you liked, right? So let me see if I have extras first on my Batmobiles. I might. Give me a second. I might. I do. Okay. I'll show you what I have. This is what I have for my extras for Batmobiles. This is the only extra I have. This is the Batmobile, number 4 out of 5. This is for Batman, the Brave and the Bold. And it has the red stripe with the red accents on the wheels because you like red. So this is the Batmobile that I have an extra for. It is for the English release, non-treasure hunt. So let me know if you like it, and we'll add this to your winnings. And I didn't, well, rat rod, hot rod. I think I might not. Volkswagen bus, I definitely don't think I have any of those. Alright, cool. So it looks like you like this one. Yeah. Yo, that's so freaking sick. Damn, for real. Yes. Yeah, alright, we'll add this one to you. Like I said, it's an extra. I have 2. Both are the English American release. I made sure the other one was not an international, and this one, the English release. You could tell because it has the guaranteed for life designation right there. That's how you're able to tell. So that's what we got for you. We got 4. So let me write down 4 so I know. All right, there we go. So we got 4 for you, buddy. There we go. 4 Hot Wheels for you, Christopher Mars. And now Let's see what Henry was saying, because I know I asked. That'll go hella nice with the 1960s ones I got. And I got the one from Batman Forever. That's freaking awesome, dude. I like hearing that. I like hearing that. Henry. So again, pick your last car, because Henry gets one more and that's it. Henry's getting 5 because 4 of them are going to the kids. Only one of them's truly going to Henry. So if anything, Henry's only getting 1 car because his kids are a separate entity. They're different living people. You know what I mean? But yes, Henry, pick one final car. Pick one for yourself. Tell me, what type of cars you like? Or you want a motorcycle? I have motorcycles as well. And if you don't pick, I'm going to have to pick something myself and still put it in there for you. And I might pick something you don't like, so it's better you pick it, Henry. Let's see. I think I'm all done with my drink. Let's see. Henry not picking. Damn it, Henry. All right. Two, one, one, two, two. Okay. 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 Henry, because, let's see. You know what's funny that you said I've been pulling chases? I'm giving you a chase. I'm giving you a treasure hunt. That's what's so freaking funny, dude. Appreciate you too, brother. I'm giving you the Rig Storm. This is a treasure hunt. It's not one of the more expensive treasure hunts. It's one of the lower end of the line treasure hunts. It is, however, a treasure hunt. You see the treasure hunt symbol right there on the door. It is a little golden symbol on the door. You see it right there in the drawing. There's the treasure hunt. And you see the symbol right there in the back of the cardboard. You see it right there? That's the treasure hunt symbol. It is purple. Your daughter's gonna love it. So go ahead and showcase it to her. People do tend to keep these sealed, but it doesn't really matter. This one's so cheap you could open it. It's the same deal. You could open it, just keep it on the shelf. Or you could keep it sealed. Or you could open it and still display it next to the cardboard so you could see the treasure hunt symbol on it more perfectly. This is the back. By the way, Henry, this is the international one. This is going to be the one that they release over there in Europe. Because you notice it doesn't have the guaranteed for life symbol. Just like, let me show it here. This little one does. So no symbol equals non-American release. So yes, you got a treasure hunt. Not just that, you got the spicy treasure hunt because the European release for this treasure hunt's worth more than the American release. You are welcome. This is a treasure hunt. This is for you, brother. So that's going to be the 5th and final one that I'm going to be giving you. Yes, Henry. 1 for you. 2 for two for your son, 2 for your daughter. So you've got 4 for the kids, 1 for you, brother, okay? So let's see. Let me write it down. It's gonna be set once I write it down. There we go. Alright, sweet. Christopher Mars, I'm blessed no matter what and happy with nothing. So honestly, this is legendary, fam. You spoiling us. Much love. Thank you, Christopher Mars. Thank you so much. Hot Wheel, Green Ranger Dagger. There is a Hot Wheel right next to him. There, and he is green. I mean, the car is green. So I'm just saying, there is a green Hot Wheel up there. uh, Henry Daddy says, joking. Eddie, manizer. Thank you, Eddie, brother. You're welcome, dude. Hot Wheels, there's a ton of them. There's going to be more that are going to be given away in the future. I enjoy sharing things that I like with other people that do stop by and watch the channel. So you already know how we do it here. We're not going to set up for a raid today. We're just going to kind of end it and call it a night for today. I haven't checked to see who else is live, and I'm actually listening to Lilith. She's crying out, so it looks like it's gonna be feeding time for Lilith right now. So without ado, we're gonna call it a wrap and check out this cool signature card that we pulled today out of the Weiss Schwarz set. It was amazing to be able to pull a signature card out of the first booster box that we open up here on the channel for Weiss Schwarz. This was freaking awesome. And not only did we pull that, but we also got 2 SR cards as well. So it was a triple hitter box. It was a hot box. It was absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely amazing. Could not have had a better time. Vitalik D, how's it going? I see you coming in right there at the end. We are getting ready to wrap it up. So what I'm going to do is, in true Bay Showcase fashion, let me go take this last blinky before I go. I hope I see y'all on the next one. Again, Vitalik D, Henry Daddy, Christopher Mars. I see all 3 of you in the chat. Y'all are amazing. Everybody else who I do not see, I'm sorry for not saying hi. I do appreciate all of you. Until the next one, we will be back this Friday, okay? Keep an eye out, everybody.